Hi everyone, my name is Sonja Steiner, working for Novartis in the PharmaLedger EPI and anti-counterfeiting use case. In the next 15 minutes, I do a demo on EPI functionality we have built this year, and I will provide an outlook what we want to achieve with our app in the next coming months. We started the app journey last year. End of last year, we have deployed our first version of our EPI app. In the first half of this year, we focused mainly on new functionality to display the patient information and data integration to write the relevant data on the blockchain and to our enterprise wallet. Since the second half of this year, we focused on usability. For this, we have engaged with our partners in PharmaLedger to redesign the app to put usability for the patient in focus. Let's start the demo. And please keep in mind, I'm showing made-up data for this demo. None of the data shown is a real example. The demo is using a progressive web app, but we are also working on an iOS and Android version. To demonstrate existing functionality, I'm using the second version of the app. Later, I'm switching to the hot-off-the-press new version of our app to provide an impression how the new UI looks like. This is the current home screen. This app was created with the goal testing and presenting the different scenarios. This version was never intended to hand over to patients or healthcare professionals. That's why the scanning button is still so small. Please see the barcode icon, bottom left. Now I press the button scanning and the app requests access to my camera. I accept. In our first scenario, we scan barcodes from different brands and pharmaceutical companies to show the app is product and company independent. This is essential for patients and healthcare professionals because nobody likes to switch an app just because taking different medicine. In the first example, we show a product from GSK with prescribing information of the medicine. In the second example, a product from MSD. And in the third example, a product from Novartis. We have added leaflet information in multiple languages. This to fulfill the requirements in multilingual markets. Let's start with the first example. The first barcode contains a product ID, a badge, a serial number, and an expiry date. When scanning the barcode, the content of the barcode is checked with the data uploaded in the EPI Enterprise Wallet. First, the product description and the brand owner is retrieved from the unique product ID. This is on the top of the screen. If all data match, we get the status verified. First icon shows the serial number verification status, if a serial number was part of the barcode. And the second icon shows the product status, which is currently checking only the expiry date. Details of the product can be seen when expanding the top part of the screen. Additionally, we see the icon for the prescribing information with a lot of details. We call this our EPI data. Here the patient or healthcare professional can do a deep dive into all aspects of the product information. Let's go to the next example to see another product of another company. You see, this time for the MSD product, see the product information on top of the screen. The same icon for the prescribing information. Additionally, we have now two icons showing. Report, this is for adverse event reporting, and add to the cabinet. Both functionalities are not yet implemented, but on our roadmap. For the third example, we uploaded the EPI data in 2 languages. Let's quickly look at the EPI data. Details can be seen when clicking on the different sections. Besides the text, we show tables or even pictures. And you see in the leaflet the possibility to switch language. See top right of the screen. This version of the app was all about testing functionality. Especially the design, how the patient information is presented, will change in the new version of the app. And the two icons showing the verification result were merged into one status icon. Let's go to the new version of the app, developed with the support of our partners in PharmaLedger. Please keep in mind that on this app, not everything is as we wish. The app just came hot from the press. What changed besides the very comfortable scan button? The starting screen shows a welcome page with the 3 steps we need to do. Step 1, locate the barcode. Step 2, scan the barcode on the medicine pack. Step 3, track your medicine info. We follow the instruction, this time for a Bayer product. The product information, which was spread over the entire screen, is now shown in a condensed and easy-to-use way. Icons to immediately jump into the most important sections are shown on the screen, such as info before taking the medicine, how to take the medicine, side effects, how to store, and more. Based on the patient group feedback, these are the most important sections on the leaflet. Let's go to how to take. We end up in the section for indication and usage. As soon as we jumped in one of the main sections, the electronic product information gets bigger space on the screen. The icons are now shown in a row to continue easy navigation. Please see on top of the screen. If I like to come back to the initial display, I just need to press the button back to top. Having information electronically allows pharmaceutical companies updating the EPI information instantly in case a correction is needed. And this improves patient safety. Now we continue to demonstrate how we improve the safety for our patients. What happens if a patient scans a medicine pack of a batch subject to a recall? For this demo, we changed this batch to status recalled. The user gets a pop-up with the message, "This batch is subject to a recall," and the status changed to batch recalled. You can see this on top of the screen. Still, we need to define what exact instruction we can give to our patients. But just imagine this feature using paper. Let's continue with our feature to protect our patients. To protect patients from using counterfeit product, we verify the serial number, if available in the barcode. Not all barcodes on medicine packs contain a unique serial number. But if the serial number is available, we check this number against our enterprise wallet and return back the information if that medicine pack is known to us or not. Now, what happens if a patient or healthcare professional scans a barcode on a medicine pack with a serial number which is not known to us? For this, we generated an example with an unknown serial number, and the status changed to failed. And the last example, a patient or healthcare professional scans a product which is expired. You see the information that the product is expired. The patient does not need to look for an expiry date on the pack, just a quick scan and the information is displayed. By clicking on the status icon next to the product name, you can see the scanned data with the expiry date end of October this year. Going back, we see our scanning history. With this scan history, I see all my medicine information on one screen, including the status. To add another product, I just need to continue my scanning. We hope you got a good first impression how the new app looks like, and you see the value we provide to patients and healthcare professionals. And this was only a part of the functionality and the new design we have implemented this year. Before ending the demo, I'd like to quickly explain how this technically works. By scanning the barcode, the product ID or product ID badge is translated into a key SSI. The key SSI is generated to find the anchor ID on the blockchain. This enables receiving back the hash link to the data source where API information is stored. This requires pharmaceutical companies to make the data available from their system of records, material data, batch data, and especially the electronic product information. Next year, we plan a dedicated technical webinar. This will be a deep dive of all technical aspects of the API solution, whereof the app is just one of the components. Focus for our next month's journey is: we continue our usability improvements, we enhance our data integration capabilities for pharmaceutical companies to optimize upload of product information, and we work on integration of additional PharmaLedger use cases, such as the anti-counterfeiting use case. My colleague Patrick is now talking about these next steps in more detail.